everyone, my name's Lacey. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant, and today I have a Scentsy Club haul to share with you. This is my transitional club, so this is where I put anything that is retiring from the current catalog. I actually wasn't expecting this club. I thought that it was going to ship in April. So I didn't edit anything out of it. I didn't realize that it was coming. So I ended up pushing back my bi-monthly and quarterly clubs that I was expecting to ship in March because I just simply cannot afford all of them at once. So I didn't need this box right now. Honestly, I'm not even sure where I'm going to fit all of it. But I'm happy to have it for when, fall rolls back around. And there's a few things in here that I'll melt outside of fall and winter also. But yeah, this is everything that I have stuck in my club during catalog transition times. So let's just get into it. I'm going to go through them quickly, maybe. I'll try my best. The first one here is Arctic Kiss. And this is one that I haven't clubbed in the past, but this time around, I don't know. I felt like I needed to club it. It's a really nice vanilla mint. There's some melon in here, almost like a honeydew. I don't know what melon is in here, but I feel like I'm getting honeydew. It's just like you're floating on a cloud. It's so nice. I love it for the bedrooms. So happy to have that. This is one that I can melt all year. Next one here is Eucalyptus Wreath. This is another one that I can kind of melt all year, so I don't mind having this right now. It's just a very fresh, eucalyptus. There's a little bit more to it, but it's so nice. It's very fresh, but it's like very inviting and welcoming to me. It's just something that I like my home to smell like. So nice. Is there juniper in here? I don't know, but it's very refreshing. I love this one. I am surprised that this isn't like a year-round scent in the catalog. I think it is a year-round scent, so I think it should stay in the catalog, but that's okay. The next one here is Frosted Vanilla. I love this one. It's like a vanilla birch kind of scent. It's like a cool vanilla with some woodsy notes. Oh, it's so nice, and it performs really well for me. So that one I stuck in my club last year when the fall and winter catalog ended, and I stuck it in there again this year because I'm still really loving that one. All right, this is probably one of the oldest ones in this specific club. This is Fairy Tale Pumpkin. This one I have kind of toyed with the idea of taking it out, but I really don't think we'll ever see this back again because it's just me and a select few other people who like this scent. There was a lot of hate for this scent. I don't know. There's just something about it. I really like it. It smells like blueberry and pumpkin to me with some like a star anise or a black licorice. I don't know. It's very fall and comforting, and I really do like it. It's a good performer. I do have a couple in my collection. I don't know. I just don't know if I can take it out though. Okay, and the next one here is Cedar Cider. I'm a little worried about this one I don't know if it's going to come back. This one's been around for quite a while, and I feel like I haven't been hearing as much about it here recently. So I think I have 2 or 3 in my collection right now. And then this one, but yeah, if this doesn't come back, it'll stay in my club. It's just a beautiful woodsy apple scent, and I love it. So obviously I love all of these because they're in my club. Well, there's a couple in here that I kind of just threw in just in case because I was planning to edit it before it shipped, but that's okay. The next one here is Red Currant Wreath. This is kind of one of those that I threw in because I liked it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it in there. I do really like this one. John is drinking water if you hear a weird noise. Yeah, this one's nice. It's like spiced currant with a little bit of a tree note. I do really like that, so I'm glad I stuck it in there. I will say what I'm noticing in this order is that the clamshells are really, really nice. I feel like this, so far, all of the ones I've pulled out, I feel like they've gone back to like old school Scentsy plastic. Because yeah, these are like some thick clamshells. So I hope that continues. I don't know. I feel like there weren't any broken clamshells in here, which is very surprising considering the amount of bars that are in this box. But I think they went back to a quality clamshell. So that's exciting. I have actually 2 bars of Around the Campfire. I probably stuck 2 in there because my mom really likes this one too. So I'll probably just give her one of those when I see her. Around the Campfire is one that I can melt all year round. Maybe not so much in spring, although I did just melt some the other day. But we've been having some really cold days lately. Not so much in spring, but more summer, fall, winter. And even more so in the summer. This is a very summery scent to me. It just reminds me of a summer evening by a bonfire or a campfire or a fire pit. It's so nice. It's just like embers, like smoldering embers. It really just smells like you're in the middle of the woods around a campfire. I love that one. I think that should be in the catalog year round. Okay, the next one here is Ariel Under the Sea. I don't know if I stuck this in either of my other clubs. This is more of a spring summer scent for me, which is fine to have it in here, but I feel like this is one that I would like to get more often. Oh, it's so pretty. I think this has like hibiscus. There might be like an apple blossom. I think it's just apple in the description, but to me, I get like an apple blossom kind of scent. It smells a little shampoo-y to me. Slightly aquatic, slightly floral, slightly shampoo, just very like clean, fresh, pretty. And this is a strong performer for me. I love this bar. Okay, a bar of Snowberry. This one went away for a little while and then they brought it back in the last fall and winter catalog. And I'm just worried that it's not going to come back again. And it is a really nice scent. It's unique, I feel like. This has like loganberry. What else does it have in it? Does it have cranberry or strawberry? I don't know. This is a scent that has like a dryness to me, almost like dried berries. it's just, I don't know. There's something about this one. It's one of those scents that almost kind of reminds me of when you first pull up or pull down wherever you get your Christmas decorations from every year. When you first bring out your Christmas decorations and open up the boxes and you get that like Christmas nostalgia and plastic kind of scent. That's kind of what this reminds me of, but like in the best way ever. I don't know. I really like this, so I stuck it in my club. Don't know if we'll see that back, but then I have Huckleberry Hideaway. This one I ended up melting right before the catalog ended, so I could decide if I wanted to have this in my club, and it was my answer was yes. I had to have it. It's so good. I don't think this is a favorite, so I don't know, but I don't feel like we're gonna see this one back this year in the fall. There's something a little odd on cold, but when I melt this one, it is so good. It's just so fresh to me, like fresh, outdoorsy. There's a floral in here. I want to say it's violet, maybe a violet floral. Ugh. With the huckleberry. Oh man, it's just so fresh. It's so good, and it's such a good performer. I love that one. I'm gonna say that for all of them. I know it's annoying, but clearly I love them because they're in my club. Okay, the next one is Fall Feelin'. This was this a new release? I think this was a new release for fall, winter last year. And I really like it. Yeah, that's good. It's a little like fruity, a little spicy, a little outdoorsy. It's so nice. It's so nice. It reminds me a little bit of Leaves from Bath and Body Works. Not exactly, but I get that same kind of vibe from it. Yeah. This makes me miss fall. Let's skip to fall. And then I can melt all the fall goodness. No, I love my fresh spring summer scents, so I do look forward to them, but oh my gosh, I can't wait for fall and Halloween. Anyway, the next one, speaking of, is Scary Good. This one I do really like, but I love the label. Look at that label with the jack-o'-lanterns and the spider webs. This label and Ghostly Greetings are my two favorite labels of all time from Scentsy. This is good though. What does this have? It's pumpkin, but then there's like a smoked butterscotch. Is that what it is? That's kind of what I'm smelling, so. Ugh, it's good. Yeah, I'm glad I kept that one in there. I've seen this one being compared, well, I see cauldron cakes from the Honeydukes collection being compared to this one, and I can see where people are making the comparisons, but they're very different to me. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would be super similar to me so I didn't have to club cauldron cakes, but I don't know. I feel like I might have to club it. Another favorite clearly is Bright Cider Life. I feel like a lot of people have missed out on this one. I think a lot of people slept on this one. It is so nice. It's cider. It's like a pumpkin cider, but I don't know. There's something that makes this one so special to me. I've talked about this before, but is an oil in the vendor wax world that's like well, at least from one vendor. It's like a harvest ale. I don't know exactly what that scent consists of, but I pick up similarities in this scent. Like it almost has, I don't want to say beer because I feel like that would turn people off. Not that you can get this scent, but I don't know. There's just something like deeper about this one than just like an apple cider. It's so yummy. I love it. All right, then I have Christmas Cottage, and this is in the Scentspirations packaging. So good. It's like raspberry, orange, I want to say like clove, maybe cinnamon. This, I melt this every year on Christmas, so I have to stick this one in my club because it is just the quintessential Christmas scent. It's so nice. Autumn Road Trip, another favorite. Go figure. Oh, so good. It's like apple, maybe pear. There's some tree notes in here, like not like coniferous trees, like, I don't know, oak tree maybe. Oh, so good. It smells like autumn from Bath and Body Works, which is such a nice scent. So if you like autumn from Bath and Body Works and Autumn Road Trip comes back in the fall, grab some of that. Okay, I think I have, yeah, so I added Golden Garland to my club, and this one, I remember when I melted it, it kind of reminded me of Autumn Road Trip. So now that I have them both right here, I want to see just how similar they are to me. And like, which one do I like more on cold? Okay, on cold, I like Autumn Road Trip more. They are similar though. I don't remember what the notes are for Golden Garland. They are similar. This one smells a little more. There might actually be like an evergreen note in here. Oh, I don't know. I like both of them a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I melt these again. Oh, because that one's really good too. Dang. I thought I could just smell them side by side and take one out of my club, but I don't think I can. I like them both too much. Ooh, okay. Cranberry and cardamom. I love this one. This was one of my favorites from the new releases last year. So nice. Ugh. It's just so, I don't know. It's just good. There's just something about this one. It's like perfectly done. Ugh, I can't stop smelling it. Man, cranberry and cardamom. I love that. I can't wait to melt this one again. Ugh. All right, cinnamon pine cones. This was a scent of the month in 2022, and then it made catalog in 2023. So hopefully it sticks around. I feel like enough people like this one that it'll hang out for a while. It's so good. It's perfect. Oh, it's cinnamon, and I swear there's like this dryness from the pine cone, but then you're getting the pine tree too. Man, it's so good. This is really making me miss fall, winter melting. Not that I'm completely out of winter melting, because like I said, we've had some pretty cold days, and if it's cold out, I'm not going to want to melt like a super fruity sweet scent. So I'm still reaching for some of my winter stuff, but my mindset has definitely moved on to like florals and fruities and fresh, clean kind of stuff. Okay. Next one is Scarlet Sunflower. Kind of worried about this one too, but it's so nice. Oh, that's so good. This one has, I think there's some cranberry in here, sunflower, maybe some apple. It's just so pretty. It's one of those like warm, sunny florals, but like fall, warm, sunny floral. It's a really good transition scent from summer into fall, but also I melt this in the bedrooms and bathrooms on Thanksgiving because I think it goes nicely on that day with the other scents that I have going. I do Scarlet Sunflower in the bedrooms and bathrooms, and then Painted Leaves through like the living room and dining room. And it's just a very fresh, welcoming fall kind of situation. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I have Mint to Be Merry. This was a scent of the month in November 2023. It's really good. It's like a minty sugar cookie. Ugh, yeah, it's really good. I just melted one not too long ago, and glad I stuck it in my club. All right, Blackberry Spice. I stuck this one in there because everybody was talking about it, and I got FOMO, and I got worried that it wasn't going to come back in the fall. So I grabbed a bar and I stuck it in my club. And it's so nice. I think there's it's blackberry and some spices, but I think there's a cedar note in here. Yeah. I can't believe I missed out on this one for so long. I think I melted it when it originally came out, and then I just kind of forgot about it. Never ordered it again, and I'm glad everybody was talking about it because it's so, so good. Happy to have that. Okay, Gimme Candy. This one I like to keep in here because I like it, but my mom likes it too. I feel like this one will come back, but you just never know. So this is supposed to be like a candy corn kind of scent, but it really kind of smells like butterscotch pudding to me. It's yummy. It's just like creamy, sweet goodness. Love that one. I did find that I don't like that one at all in like the spring and summer. I made that mistake last year and melted it on like a nice sunny warm day, and I did not like it at all. But then when I melted it again, when it got cooler outside, I loved it again. So I learned my lesson. That is a fall winter scent for me. All right, then I have Midnight Mahogany. I don't know if this one's gonna stay in my club. I have a bar of it in my collection. I still need to melt it, or did I melt it? Oh, I think I still have it. I like this, but I don't know if I love it. And I don't know that I don't love it either. Oh, I lied. This is a broken clamshell. This one I almost get, again, like a star anise kind of scent or black licorice with that like mahogany woodsy note. I don't know. It is really nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to melt that one and see. I feel like this one I could melt like at this time and it would be fine. I I need to melt it and see if that has to stay, but I do really like it on cold. All right, and then the last 2 bars in here are Paulo, Santo, and Cinnamon. I don't know where to put that one. And this one, I stuck 2 bars in my club because my mom really likes this one too. Yeah, it's good. And it smells like my grandpa. I didn't get that at first, but my mom mentioned it, and now it's all I can smell. And so I don't think this one will ever leave my club. I mean, aside from the fact that it's just a really good scent, and I saw many people talk about how much they like this one, so hopefully we see it back. But if we don't, I'm glad that I have it in my club. Oh, it's so good. It's like woodsy, and that spice is there, but it's not overwhelming at all. It just adds like a nice warmth to it. Is there, what else is in here? I know obviously Palo Santo and cinnamon, but I always feel like I'm getting bergamot. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah. So happy to have that. Like I said, I'm very happy to have all these, so I'm prepared when fall comes back around, but I need to try to fit these into my containers. I limit myself. I'm not adding any more storage for my Scentsy. So I have like 2 drawers for fall and winter, 2 drawers for spring and summer, and then I have a drawer that has bricks in it. That's why I use so much Scentsy, so I get through it and then I refill it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna have to make it work. I'm gonna have to make it work. Anyway, that is my transitional Scentsy Club. These are all of the fall and winter catalog scents that retired that I wasn't ready to let go of. I don't have any spring and summer in here because everything that I had in here for spring and summer came back in the current catalog, which was really nice. So, I mean, Ariel is very much spring and summer to me, but it retired from the fall and winter catalog. So here we are. Anyway, let me know what your club is looking like. What do you think I should keep? What do you think I should get rid of in here? I don't know that I'm prepared to get rid of much of anything from this club. Hopefully we see a lot of these come back in the fall. That would be nice, so I could condense this a little bit. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.